if you don't have it in the first place, you're not losing it.
You can't do that to me.
It's sick, innit? Because I'm wearing the Arsenal top and then I'm wearing my... Well, brother, you'd be surprised. When are we recording? Are we doing like some sort of intro? Because otherwise it's going to look like we've been chatting here for half an hour.
What's happening, Gooners? I hope you are well. And today I am joined by our right back, our number 2, my brother, Hector Bellerin. Heccy, how you doing, my bro?
Timbsy,
how you
what
doing?
You saying, my vegan brother?
I'm all right, bro. I'm good. Are you looking well?
Come on, bro. I'm looking tan. I've been in the sun for a bit, training outside. It's what I love.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man, I'm all good. I'm all happy. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm probably not as fit as you. I'm be getting my exercise in, but
I've seen that. I've seen the ropes.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Wait, so tell me, you said you're training, you're back in the sun. How good does it feel to be back at London Colney? It must be buzzing, yeah?
Oh man, it's been crazy because first of all, even though we're training back normal, we cannot use the dressing room, cannot use the gym. We basically park the car. Yeah, we park the car, go onto the pitch, we change already from home. We bring our boots. So yeah, it's very different to how we used to do it. We can only be there a certain time before because we cannot be around people, etc. But the training has been great, man. Weather's been lovely. We've been doing a lot of like tactical work with like videos and animations and stuff like that. Yeah, now to be able to put it into the pitch has been great, man. So yeah, really excited.
Decent. So then obviously, so Mikel's still got you working on a few things, like with a vision to obviously with the Prem coming back.
Yeah, that's it. Because when he came, we never had a pre-season, right? And we went straight in as soon as he came. And obviously he was trying to introduce concepts, but it was very difficult because he has a pretty clear image of how he wants us to play, depending on the opponent, etc., etc. But you can only do it kind of like one step at a time. And this time has given us the chance for him to introduce many more concepts, pick up our brains a little bit, and now translate it into the pitch. And I'm sure we still got a lot more to learn and to practice before the first game.
It must have been a bit weird when you first came back. Who was like the first teammate that you saw, and like how was that? Was it a little bit awkward? Kind of like instead of dapping them up, you're like, oh,
yeah. It was so weird because, for example, me and Danny Ceballos, we've been like on the phone every day because obviously he's English and his family's English is not the best. So we're like talking a lot because, every time there's a meeting, if he doesn't understand, then, I'll explain how it goes and all of this. And we've been in a lot of contact through FaceTime and stuff, but we haven't seen each other. And then the first day that we had part training, I was like, yo, how you doing, man? Like, it's so weird.
Yeah,
man, it's so weird that, usually when you come back from the summer holiday, and you start pre-season, everyone's like hugging, like, yo, man, I missed you. How you been? How was your holiday and stuff? And right now it's so weird, man. But obviously we got to do what we got to do, man. Everyone's been really professional. I have to say that all the people that manage the training ground, the dog, the conditioning coaches, the job that they've done is amazing. And the way that they've made it so easy for us to keep the distance and to understand the rules and the protocols is been amazing, man. So we're very lucky, the team that we have.
Wicked. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only Arsenal fan to it's buzzing. I'm so happy to see you lot back training, man. But wait, I want to know, a little bit of insight. You could say it or not. Basically, how was the fitness? How were the first few touches of the ball? Was it a bit rusty? Or were you okay?
No, I think with the touch and stuff, it doesn't really rust like that, It's more like your fitness. For me, I think like the most difficult thing is like once you get onto the pitch and you have to kind of like play with the distances, the lines, the offside, all this little information that you have to look at the other player while you're looking at your line. These are all the things that you kind of have to like rewire again. More than the touch for me, I think it's like the tactical positions are a bit more difficult to get back on.
For sure. So it's just my touch that has gone then. Okay, that's
but if you don't have it in the first place, you're not losing it. You're not losing.
You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me on air, bro.
Nah, I'm joking. You gotta be, bro.
Thank you. Okay. Also, one of the players I'm sure you're super happy to see him back as well is Callum. Callum Chambers, who obviously you suffered his injury. You must be super happy to see him back on the pitch, right?
Yeah, man. I messaged him straight away when I saw, because I didn't know he was back running, because obviously I had been speaking to him and I knew he was doing rehab on FaceTime and stuff, which by the way must have been so difficult because so many days that you wake up and you have pain on your knee and stuff, you have no motivation. And it's once you get to the training ground and everyone's like, come on, Hector, let's do this, let's do that. You get into it, and he's been having to do it at home and stuff. So honestly, big respect for what he's done. And when I saw the pictures of him running, I was so happy, man. I messaged him straight away. I was like, bro, how weird does it feel? Because I remember my first time running was in LA as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember.
That was my first time running. Yeah. Those are days that I'm not going to forget, man. Really? Not only because how good it was in LA, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was fun, man.
Also, no, the first time that you start running and you start kicking the ball again, it feels so weird and so good at the same time. And yeah, it's just part of the process. And I told him to enjoy these moments because from the first time that you step on the pitch to when you actually play, it goes so quick.
Really?
It goes so quick. Yeah. Okay. The hard months are the ones that you're in the gym and you're in the table and all this stuff.
Hard graft.
If you're back out on the pitch, then it's quick, man. It comes at you quick.
And away from the injury, as you said, like you need people beside you. Have you, to get you through lockdown? I mean, lockdown hasn't really been like an easy time for anyone, of course. And there have been so many unsung heroes and so many important people that have helped each other through this. So I was just wondering if, obviously, so you live by yourself. But
I'm alone, man. I've been lonely this whole time, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm just a FaceTime away, man. Just let me know.
I know. That's all I've been doing, man. I've been FaceTime friends, family, etc.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been alright, man. I enjoy my own company as well, so
me too, man.
It's been challenging at times, but for quite a long time through this quarantine, I've kind of been enjoying not having pressure for a while because, you know, even now when you're in pre-season, you're also getting ready. Like when you're on holidays, you're getting ready for pre-season. It's constantly I go there, you know. This has been a time that I'm doing my training, but the training is just for myself. Like I'm training for me. And I'm not looking at anything else. And it's been a chance to slow down and focus on other things a little bit. And it's been good in many ways, man. Like obviously I know like how bad it is, how like what's going on. And I feel like I'm someone that feels the weight of the world a little bit sometimes. And it's been tough also when you're alone and you have to deal with those situations. But I have to say, man, I've taken a lot of good things out of this.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. Like, have you picked up any like hobbies or anything to pass the time? I know you've been getting into your art as well. Come on.
Yeah, I've been doing loads of things, but one of the things that I've enjoyed the most is when like 6-7 months ago, I moved out of London and I moved into the countryside.
Nice.
And I got a second-hand bike and I'm just riding around the forest, country lanes, and I'm enjoying this so much, man. And I always do it at like 7-8 o'clock, golden hour, a bit of like jazz music, and I just like, I'm not even trying to go fast or anything, I'm just enjoying breeze in my face, like
thinking about nature, innit?
It's so good, man. And I get on the bike, I take a few pictures, I sit down, it's good, man. It's something different that I hadn't done in such a long time, and that's probably been one of the highlights of my quarantine.
Nice. I like that.
A little bike ride. What about you? What's it been for you?
It's been okay. Obviously, it's a bit different for like some people. Obviously, I've been lucky enough that like you, I love going out into nature and stuff. So I've been trying to exercise as much as possible, swinging my rope and stuff. But equally, I've been meditating. I've been reading more. So that's the thing. I've been using this time to just work on myself. There's no other objective apart from just So for other people, lockdown has maybe been a bit easier for some people than others. Is there anything that you like, any sort of advice you might have to people who have kind of found it a little bit difficult, or maybe like mentally for some people?
Yeah, I think my advice is a lot of people have put a lot of pressure on themselves that during this quarantine, you have to come out better than how you started. But this is a time to reflect. This is a time to be with the people that are close to you, to appreciate the slowness, of life, the stillness, that going for a walk and like appreciating nature, and like just if you're one day sitting in the sofa and doing nothing, don't feel bad about that. This is the time to do that.
Yeah, this hasn't happened before in our lives. You know what I mean?
I know, and I know so many people that because they were working and stuff, they didn't spend time with the kids and they didn't have like a very good relationship with them, and all of a sudden they spend 3 days at home and they're like, I'm best friends with my kid, because you finally paid attention to like all these
what was around
things around you, And I think like a lot of the time we don't, because we're so busy.
Yeah.
So I think that's my message to not feel that this is the time where you have to become a whole different person from like who you were, you know. This is a time to reflect. It's a time to accept that, you know, who we are and what we like, and to get to know each other, and like even like dive inside of us, you know. Sometimes we don't even have time to like sit too long with our thoughts. So that'll be my advice, man, to people struggling, not to put too much pressure on yourselves.
No, I love that. That's so true, man. So true. Right. Well, let's get back to you, because we like talking about you, Hector.
Thank you, bro.
First thing I've noticed, which is different to pre-lockdown Hector.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to talk about. It's your hair, bro.
Is it that different, though?
Off. I like it, but why?
Okay. I have to say, yeah. I mean, a lot of people have been doing the buzz cut during pre-season, but you know my mate Essen, and I was telling him for a while, and I was like, bro,
has he done it?
Shave my head. No, I did it myself.
Oh.
I was like, bro, I want to shave my head. He's like, yo, don't do that, man. That's not gonna look good. And I was like, I don't know, man. I just feel like I really want to do it. And then at some point, I had taken some pictures, right, that they weren't gonna come out until a few months after, and I couldn't kind of change my hair because they asked me not to do it, kind of thing, right?
Model problem.
And then when you, really, and when you run on the pitch, right, and you have long hair, your hair goes back.
It's tough because it goes like this.
Yeah, but then when you go on the treadmill or like the cross trainer, the hair is going in your eyes the whole time because there's no wind. And it got to a day that I was like, I came out of training and I was fuming, bro. I was like, this hair is so annoying, and I knew I couldn't get a trim, you know. Bro, I had shaved my face in the morning, so I came out of the shower and I saw my clippers, and bro, those clippers were looking at me in the eyes, bro, and they were like telling me like, I dare you, Heck. I dare you to do it. And then I just got them and I went through it like halfway,
And you're like,
and bear in mind all this time, I've got like a rush inside. I feel like I'm dreaming or something. I don't know what I'm doing. There's like another power kind of controlling me. And I'm halfway and I'm looking in the mirror and you're like, what are you doing, bro?
Oh, no.
Like, your pretty hair, man. The hair was literally everything you have. Anyway, I just finished it however I could and stuff. And then I came out of the shower and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of digging it. It's not so bad. And then, man, I just kind of got used to it and I like it, man. It's just so easy, innit? I don't have to do nothing, man. Just like wake up. That's it.
Yeah, buzz cut. Yeah, so no, when I first saw it on your gram, obviously I was like, yeah, it looks all right, you know. All right, okay, let's talk about the rest of the squad as well. We're not going to say who has the worst trim from because I know lockdown's tough for everyone. Some people have had troubles with the trims, but who's come back with the sharpest trim?
I think Pablo, his wife has done his hair and stuff.
Nice.
And the first time he did it was questionable, which it was when we were doing part training. I saw him and I was like, who's cut your hair? And he's like, oh, my wife did it. And I was like, yeah, could tell. But then when he came the other day, it was really good.
Oh, it's clean up.
Done it. So she got better, man. So he was looking sharp. He was looking sharp.
Okay, we'll say Pablo, decent.
Pablo.
Also, a lot of pictures have been circulating online amongst Arsenal Twitter, about Lucas Torreira and Gabi just looking wham, like coming back whammy.
Everyone's looking strong, bro. We've been doing loads of gym, like 3-4 times a week. So
really,
everyone's looking wham, bro. Even
yeah, I was about to say, have you been on the weights?
Yeah, we've all been on the weights, bro. We've all been on the weights.
Okay, yeah, and the shakes.
Yeah. Some just some look better than others, isn't it? I don't like showing off. I don't like showing off on Instagram.
The Prem is coming back soon. I'm guessing you're just super excited to get back into Premier League action and actually playing at the Emirates again, man.
Can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I know it's going to be so weird. I was speaking to Serge the other day and how different it is with playing without fans. He just said, like, sometimes it's just like, it just feels like training, you know, like the atmosphere. But it is so different from, like, I mean, I feel like fans have such an effect, whether things are going well or things are going bad. But obviously, I just can't wait to get back on the pitch. As soon as we started training, everyone was like, yo, we need to start already. Because this is, like, now, even though it feels too soon in many ways, because obviously here in the UK, there's still a lot of people like dying every day and every week. And it feels like it's soon in certain ways, but it's also really safe, the environment that they created. And that's why we are all very keen on like starting football. But at the same time, it feels really far because everyone is so keen on starting now that we've started training. that is like, yo, I can't wait for that day to come. So mixed feelings, but obviously not full. I'm happy to be back, and I can't wait.
I hope we finish the season strong, obviously. But
we will.
A lot of people have done so much good work to make it like a safe environment for you guys to return to as well. Not just at London Colney, but like the Premier League as well. So I was wondering if you had like any sort of like message to like any of like the medical staff or the key workers, you know, not just in London or England, but just around the world.
Yeah, literally, I literally just sent a message to our doctor today saying thank you, because you know, a lot of people that are behind the scenes, is that almost like they get blamed when things don't go well.
Yeah.
But also when things do go well, they don't really get the prize that they deserve. Yeah. And everyone at the training ground, like the people that have been there every day, from security guards to like the gardeners, the doctors, everyone putting the protocols together. They've made it so easy for us, man, to feel safe. And at the same time, a lot of people were really scared to start, you know, because as I was saying, like, maybe the people they live with at home, they're in like groups of risk. But, you know, they've given us the confidence to keep going, to tell us like, yo, guys, don't worry. In this environment, you're going to be as safe as you can be. The risk is almost zero. We're getting tested twice a week. So they deserve huge credit. And yeah, I want to say thank you from here to all of them, that they're making it possible, of course.
And I know, obviously, on a personal level, you're very thankful and you're very grateful. Arsenal themselves, obviously, Arsenal have been doing our part, I guess, with like the food drops in London, or driving NHS frontline workers and stuff. So I was just like, it must mean a lot to be, you know, a part of this club.
Yeah, it is, because one of the reasons why I have so much love for the club and I love being an Arsenal player is not just for the football, you know, it's for the morals and for what it means to be an Arsenal player and the things they do for community. And it's something that makes me really proud. And I also want to give a shout out, not just to the club, but during this period, loads of the captains of the Premier League have got together. Okay. And together we raised a lot of money to help the NHS through the Players Together campaign. And even though we all come from like different walks of life, we're all in different teams, come from different countries, but everyone got together with the same motivation to be able to help the NHS and to help the people in Britain. And this is something that I think probably never happened before. And, you know, the respect in between all the conversations that we've had between all the players and the Premier League, and then with our clubs, is been second to none. So it's a huge message to everyone, you know, that doesn't matter what team you play for, we're all united as people and as professionals to be able to help as much as we can. So very proud as well to be able to be a part of that group of people, of course.
Nice one, man. Well, Hector, thank you so much for spending a little bit of part of your day to catch up. And
always a pleasure, bro.
I speak on behalf of all Arsenal fans. I can't wait to see you back at the Emirates. Even though we're not going to be there, we'll watch and we'll support as much as we can, man.
I can't wait, man.
Nice one, bro. I'll speak to you soon, yeah?
Good to see you, brother.
Love, my guy. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, that was a bit long, bro. Sorry, man.
Yeah, that's all right, man. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I could have been in the sun now.
So could I, bro?
So good, G. So good. Always a pleasure, my bro.